From married but living single to Lucky wives, doctor-turned-movie star Kiki Omeili has graced our screens countless times. She's our guest on Spotlight today. Enjoy.
One of the raving new faces in the Nigerian movie industry, popularly called Nollywood, is Nkiru Kiki Omeili, simply known as Kiki Omeili. She joins a couple of other young, vibrant filmmakers and actors to regalvanize Nollywood to create a new generation of actors, which many now refer to as the new Nollywood.
Kidding, but nonsense, see now. Larry, if you're not man enough to look me in the eye and tell me what I did wrong, then to hell with you. Instead of you to just tell me that you're looking for an excuse not to sleep with me. Look, if your thing is not working again, there's off me now. What?
I was lucky enough to come into Nollywood at a time when the game was changing, where there were so many new filmmakers that were interested in, in raising the bar and in doing projects that would be able to compete internationally. So, I mean, those filmmakers are more interested in casting competent people who will adequately interpret the roles that they are given, as opposed to people who have done favors to get the roles. So the transitioning was easy in that sense because, I had the talent to back it up. So I would go for auditions and I would always get callbacks. It was quite easy to get spotted because I had what it took.
I heard that she was caught in the mailroom with a delivery boy.
I think it just refers to some new faces that came up. I don't think it's a difference in the kinds of movies we do or in the way we interpret our roles. I think it just refers to new faces. And I'm very sure that we will be there for a while. And after a while, new faces are going to come up again. And maybe they'll call them the new one Nollywood at that point,
A trained medical doctor, Kiki Omeili dished the stethoscope for her first career love, acting. Omeili began performing in stage plays all through her primary and secondary school years. This continued even after bagging a medical degree in 2006.
Should be your husbands watch movies, eh? Not like this, my old papa here who just stares at the TV like a zombie. I'm
Alright. Now that you guys are done with your film, can I leave?
Was anybody begging before? Who was foreseeing?
Leave me. Good night.
When I was done with medical school and I was done with my housemanship and my youth service, and I'd even worked for a while, and the love for acting and for performing was still in me. I knew it was just something I had to do. So I didn't have to talk to myself too much. I had kind of like a tunnel vision. I knew this was what I wanted, and I just went out and I got it. To give the best of yourself to anything that you do, you have to be passionate about it. It has to be something that brings you joy. So, needless to say, because I'm passionate about the arts and about what I do, I've found a lot of fulfillment in it. I cannot say that the fulfillment is in form of financial, but it has been very fulfilling, doing what I do. Yes, I wake up, I'm happy to go to work, I'm happy to spend, all night, all day working, and I'm fine.
Her breaking role was in the Tunde Olaoye-directed family film Married but Living Single, playing alongside Joseph Benjamin, Joke Silva, and Funke Akindele. She, however, coveted the spotlight in the drama series Lucky Wives, where she played the uncharismatic lovet.
I'm free like a bird, soaring like an eagle. Leave! I hop on and off countless beds as I savor the gains of my liberty.
Isn't this what you'd rather have?
I go by the name Lovette, and I am the price of freedom.
I knew Blessing Igbe and I knew her work, and I thought, this is a filmmaker who's so, should I say thorough? Her productions have very high production values, so I knew she was someone I'd want to work with. So when the opportunity to do Lucky Wives came up, I attended her audition and immediately got cast in a role. And the character that I played, Lovette, she's a character that is so different from who I am in real life. But those are the kinds of roles I like to play, because to do and say things I would never do and say in real life is a part of the thrill of acting for me. So becoming Lovette was a lot of fun, actually. And of course, on set with me, I had amazing women, and we all had such a good rapport. So it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Our movie repertoire continues to grow, taking on daring roles, including some unflattering ones.
You heard that I said that your thing is no longer working. That's why you have been sulking and throwing tantrums all over the whole place.
My characters do not influence me. I mean, I know who I am, and before I take on a role, I've studied this character. I know the mannerisms I want for the character. I know who the character is, how they talk, how they walk, how they react to certain situations. So no, my character doesn't influence me. But yes, in Nigeria in particular, people are yet to come to terms with the fact that you are not the characters that you play. So when people meet me, I get a lot of, oh, Kiki, you're so cordial. Like, I didn't know you were like this. I thought you were like this character you played. Or I get a lot of, oh, Kiki, I didn't like you initially because I thought you were like that character you played. And I just find it really amusing. I think they just tend to think I'm somewhat like, because I play a lot of antagonistic characters. So I think people just tend to think I'm like those characters. But, to actually sit down and listen, no, I don't think I really ever have, no.
My head. My head. My head. My head. What have you done to me? What did you put in that injection you gave me? What did I put in the syringe? Oh, just a little something. At least I'm nice compared to you. What do you mean?
I spent 7 years training to be a medical doctor, so there's so much knowledge that I have that I'm so willing to pass across. And the fact that I'm an actress, I have a voice that I can actually use. A lot of people are very clueless about a lot of things health-wise, about preventive medicine, things that they can do to live better and healthier lives. So it's actually a joy for me to be able to just pass all this knowledge across. And then I also tend to think about movies as a beautiful way to just get messages across to people, because you educate them and you entertain them at the same time.
And in educating while entertaining her fans, Kiki Omeili wrote and produced the short film Unprotected, which screened at the Berlin Film Festival, which earned her Best Actor in a Short Film Awards nomination.
You see, Jonah was a good husband and father. At least he tried to be. He was always there for us. If only that was enough.
It was inspired by something I witnessed when I was in med school. It was an experience that had just stayed with me. And I said to myself, if I ever get the opportunity to tell this story, I will. So that's what I did, because I want as many people as possible to know that, I mean, you're not just living for yourself. Your actions have consequences for all those around you, so that's what inspired it.
Very interesting.
And this is just about how somebody's actions had devastating consequences for his family. If that guy knew better, he probably wouldn't have done, the things that he did in the movie.
Jonah had no limits. Even timid, fresh-faced interns were not left out of the mix.